So Arknights Endfield is going to be one of the best free-to-play games to come out in 2025. I'm calling it, and let's talk about it. So there's a beta going on right now for this game that started on the 16th. I've been playing since then, and it's been very hard to get off. This game is extremely freaking fun, and if I'm being honest, I'm not a big fan of these Gacha, Genshin, Wuthery Waves kind of games. Not that they're bad or that they don't look good or that the combat's not solid. There's just something about them, mostly all the damn talking, that just deters me away from these games. Then you add in all the pulling and like, it feels like this humongous lottery system, and it's like, those games just don't feel like they're focused on story. They're more focused on getting you to just kind of spend your money on high level characters to keep progressing and like, ooh, I can, whatever. Not my thing. Now that's my personal opinion on it. So whoever, if you love Genshin and Wuthering, I'm not knocking you here, man. I'm just saying it's my reason why I don't get into these. So when I found out I got into the beta for this, even though it looked really good, I was like, God, I hope it doesn't have that Genshin feeling to it. And it doesn't. Hello, people at the beginning of the video. I'm pretty sure I just cut this off at a random part because I forgot to mention this shit early. This game, Arknights Endfield, will be coming out on mobile, PC, and console summer 2025. Kind of want to throw that in early. Didn't want to make you wait to the end. Okay, bye. Is it a gacha genre game? Of course. But the way it plays feels more like the devs of this just really want you to have a good time playing the game, man. It doesn't feel like they're trying to like come microtransact. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? It feels like they want you to just really enjoy this experience, bro. And they did a really great job. I'm talking about the goddamn game is so good. The opening, one of the opening scenes is literally my wallpaper now. That's not cap, here it is. So what is Arknights Endfield? The game kind of reminds me like, if you took the Wuthering Waves character models and put them in a more realistic, non-cutesy fantasy looking world and just put them in something a little more realistic looking, and then you mixed in that open world Final Fantasy combat, slapped on some satisfactory elements, you kind of have Arknights Endfield in a very generalized nutshell, right? There's a lot more nuance to it, but to simplify, this is what it reminds me of. Now, speaking of combat, because you can clearly see the game is beautiful. We're not going to get into my whole normal spiel of, oh my God, the graphics are gorgeous. But combat is what we got to talk about, because boy, oh boy, does it shine. I really like the fact that this game puts your entire team on screen. Like you're an actual team fighting together. You're controlling one person and the other 3 or 4 people are just on auto battle, and you just have control over some of their like big skills and their ultimates and stuff like that. But they're fighting with you. So there's no real need to swap between characters on the fly while you're fighting. Like, oh, I need some electricity, let me swap. You don't need to, because that person is already fighting there and you have controls. You have control of their strongest skills. So it's dope because you actually can find a character that you really like. You like their skills, you like their moves, whatever. You can just play that person. Like you can kind of like main hero that person if you want. Until you feel like, whatever, if you find somebody that plays better. But until then, you can do that. Like for me, there's this girl, her name is Arwinian, I butchered it. She has a spear. Her spear skills are dope. Her ultimate is sick. She's good. I like how she fights. Like I love her fighting style. So my entire time so far, I've just been playing her with, my chosen team, but I don't swap between any of them. I play strictly her, and then I just use my other 3 folks to help me defeat whoever. And I think that's cool, because to me, as silly as it may sound, I guess, but again, personal opinion, that element in Genshin, I don't like. I don't like having to be the water girl, and then when it's like, oh, I need some fire arrows, you swap out, instantaneously swap to a character. Having like your entire team out there fighting with you gives you that real like team feel. Like I'm here with the gang and we about to fuck shit. I like that. Now, before we get too far deep, let's just keep it real. Again, yes, this is a gacha game, but it really does feel less gacha than most. Now, granted, there is still pulls for characters, but it doesn't feel like the system was designed to bleed you dry trying to get that rank SS hero. Honestly, just by playing for a few hours, I unlocked like 4 or 5 high-level characters, found a few epic and above weapons, all without spending $1. And the truth is, or at least for me, The way the combat works, I don't really feel the need for the pools. Let me also throw out here, I don't know if you can spend real money right now during the beta. I didn't even try. I just want to point that out there. I'm just saying, and release, of course, you're gonna be able to spend money. So just think at it from that frame point. Okay, cool. Anyways, knowing you'll have pulls as you continue on to play, I just found a character whose skill set I really like I was telling you about the Spirit Lady. Because unlike Genshin or Wuwa, again, you aren't swapping to characters instantaneously. You aren't swapping to characters instantaneously. At least not for combat reasons, because your entire team, again, fights right there alongside you on auto battle. Now, I do want to speak on this for the other people like me who might be special. That's what we'll go with. And may not understand all the complications that come with factory building. It's a lot of information to take in, but the game does a good job of pacing you into it. But if you dumb as me, the shit still might make you mad because it's a lot of plug this into that and relay into the pack and next to the doohickey by the who's-a-ma-call-it to make the dingle-dong go bing-bong. Now, don't get me wrong, it'll get easier when you unlock top-down view for the factory because it's just easier to collect and arrange and see what needs power, etc. But let me also say, don't think you can just skip the factory part over. It's very important. It's a pretty big crux of this game. You're gonna have to learn it, bro. Just want to throw that out there. Fact of the matter is, the factory is how you make new gear. It's how you craft the components for gear, meds, basically anything you might need, turning ore into fabric or ore into powder, whatever. Anything you may need, you're gonna have to do through the factory. So you're gonna have to know the ins and outs. Now, again, it's not like it's overly complicated. It's just a lot of damn menus and a lot of shit, a lot of relays, a lot of this unit and that unit and put this and make sure that there and connect these to, there's a lot of shit, but it's simple enough to just take your time, slow down like I did and breathe. If I can do it, trust me, you can make it through. Also, real quick before I wrap this shit up, big shout outs to these guys for making the dialogue have actual purpose. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't have purpose in Genshin and Wuwa and whatever. I'm just saying the ratio of bullshit dialogue to purposeful dialogue in those games is, the scales are just off the charts. Anyways, this game is really good, man. Graphically, it's beautiful. The combat is fantastic. The gacha system is cool. Like I said, I don't feel like I'm not on a lottery and I'm not being like, my pockets are being bled dry. I feel like you can spend some money and get some pulls, or you can just keep playing and eventually you'll just start getting pulls here and there and you'll unlock somebody who you find dope, you know? On top of that, like I said, the dialogue actually has purpose. Exploring actually has purpose because there are chests all over that have weapons and upgrade XP component things that you need to upgrade your characters, and ore everywhere and plants and shit to make like everything feels like it's purposeful in this game, and it feels fun to do, even if it's going to just go mine some ore for 20 minutes. For some strange reason, it just feels good. So again, put this on your wish list. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. I'm sleepy. It's goddamn 1 o'clock in the morning, but I wanted to get this video going because I've been playing this damn game all day. This shit is so much fun, man. So again, go to their website, go to their Twitter, just keep an eye on it. Because like I said, it's coming this summer, man. And I really think people are going to enjoy it because it's a free to play as well. Let's throw that out there. It's a fucking fantastic free to play, bro. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video.